The important thing with a quick cook is to get everything ready. So I've got my sugar snap peas, which I have halved diagonally, and then I've got very thin slices, matchsticks of ginger. There's very thinly sliced garlic. I've got the whites of spring onions in there. I'm going to chop up the green bits and they're going to get stirred through the rice. This is a really quick cook tonight. I've got the wok, you can see it's steaming. I'm sorry about the sound, but I am going to put the fan on. I'm making chicken with sugar snap peas. I'll write a recipe. The wok is really hot. I'm putting a couple of tablespoons of groundnut oil and I'm going to let that get hot. That's why I've got the fan on. I'm going to get my thingies. Oh gosh, that is lovely and hot. Right, so I'm going to pop my chicken in a single layer. This is the chicken that was marinating. I am not at this stage going to stir it. I'm going to just leave it, but I am going to season it. Leave it untouched for a minute or so. For cooking this in a home where you've got like normal gas, this first stage of the chicken cook will just take 1 to 2 minutes. We live out in the woodworks. It's gas that's coming from a bottle outside. It's also a cooker where I don't seem to be able to get a very high heat at the moment. But the chicken is now cooked for 2 or 3 minutes. It's got some colour on. So I'm going to turn it over and you'll know when it's ready because it's not sticking to the wok. So I'm going to do it for a couple more minutes on the other side. Then I'm going to remove it with a slotted spoon. It still doesn't need to be completely cooked through. I've got oyster sauce. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons. And I'm going to cook that for just 1 minute. Let's give it a... Oh. You don't need it to be completely cooked through because it will go back in the pan at the end. Okay, I'm going to use my spider thing and just remove the chicken. Ouch. Sorry, I've got to put that down because it's burning my hand. I'm going to lower the heat. I want some flavour in there. I'm going to put in the garlic, ginger and spring onion just for a couple of minutes. Give it a stir around. I can turn this off now so you can hear me. And I've also got sugar snap peas going in. Lovely. You might as well see me cooking in real time. Oh, over here, this is rice that I cooked for 10 minutes, bubbling, and now I'm steaming it, and I've put the greens of the spring onions on the top of the rice, and I'm actually going to finish that off with butter. I just love butter. It probably doesn't go with this dish, but I'm finishing off with butter. And there's my sugar snaps. There's a little bit of colour coming on the ginger now. I'm going to add the chicken back to the pan. I'm just going to cook that for a couple of minutes and then I will put it on a serving platter and we're ready to go. I've just tasted it, it's ready to go. It does need a little bit of soy sauce. I've got a warm serving dish. Shall I do it here? I don't know where you can see it. tip this. Oh, that does smell good. I know. Oh, there we are. Wow, look at that. That looks gorgeous. So there it is. That's chicken stir fried with sugar snap peas. And in here we've got, I'm just going to mix it up, we've got the rice with the tops of the spring onions. Perfect dinner. And here we are. I've got this in a serving dish. There's the rice. Now we're going to eat.